Hi! In my last video, we kind of decorated our home for the first time, actually, for autumn. Basically, we were like, we should do this by ourselves. It should be fun as well. We can collect new things, but we can also do our own decoration. And we decided to do clay. I have this mushroom here, which is mine. And then I also have done my two cats. This is one of my cats, and this is another one of my cats. I have also done one at the end with the rest of the clay we had, which is this Eiche. And my husband did this, and also this gnome. Also, just a klein reminder that we live in Germany, in Berlin, and some of the things that we bought, for example, this year, is from here. Like, we just went on Nanunana. I guess you can find this maybe in supermarkets, in art stores, but not really. Like, if you go to a Einkaufszentrum, du kannst das wirklich easy finden. Und das hier war, glaube ich, in Nanunana. You can also buy this in Amazon or everywhere you want to. So you would need a clay. Then we bought these colors. This stuff you can mix with the colors, and this is going to leave a little texture. For example, what I have done here in my mushroom, that this has a little texture. And at the end of all, that this is shining and beautiful like this, you can kind of glow with this here. And this is also like something that you don't need, but if you want to. I was thinking that these stuffs, they are technically very good presents. They are nice, you put a lot of effort and time in them, and you can do like something that this person really likes, and it is even a nice gift for Christmas. The final thing that you will need is something like this. You're also gonna need these. I'm also gonna leave here two channels that were like huge references for me. From there we got not just these ideas, but also these links for all these products and tools, and I guess it will be helpful as well if you want to check it out. Something that has united us as a couple is art. I have been reflecting on how our home could even be more filled with our own art, and how our routine could be more creative and shared. And in this rhythm of picking up some hobbies again, doing more artistic things together, we have been drawing together. And I even asked him some tips how I could draw better, and he teach me all what he knows, what is his style, how he found his style. I would have another style. I would have another approach to drawing. And maybe I will also have some other tips in all what I have learned. And we're kind of sharing this as well. I'm gonna show you something. I have asked my husband to draw a witch for me. This is his drawing. It's basically me inspired. And I was watching his witch and I was like, it's not what I wanted it to be like. And I ended up doing my version of a witch, which is this witch here. And it's like my cat, which is white. I still kept a lot of the essence and his lines, for example, and his proportion, because this is something he can do better than I can. But I put it like my elements. I wanted a moon because the moon means something to me. I wanted a white hair and I wanted this and this and this. And now he also found very interesting my drawing. He also found very inspiring. And I can see that this brings him also further, that he also wants to learn from me some of the things that I have done here. Like my drawing is much more cozier than his drawing. And he's like, how can you make this cozy? Like he's gonna take my drawing now of the Switch and draw both the Switch, his version. Even when we copy something in art, it's so unbelievable creative that you can't really copy. It's like I would never have this image of a witch if he haven't showed me the way. And then now I also show him the way to do this in a different way. And we want to keep this game because it's interesting to see how a drawing becomes something totally different, something new. And this is the power of creation. This is the power of making something transformed into something else, and how we, anyways, have our own style. And even copying, we can't copy because it's going to have our essence and our style. And some of you already know him because some of you already saw him in my last videos or even bought his art already. But if you don't know him, you can check it out, his TikTok, his Instagram. And our idea is to put our art more and more into the world. Is like sharing with the world, having a website, an online art store, and starting to like really going into art as a more professional way, but not killing the passion that we both have for art. So today we are gonna do this mask, and if you wanna check it out, here is also my storyboards that I did already for Kronos, which is coming. Something like this I wanted so much to have, which is a strange feeling, and the song is also really dark and based on mythology. This is our first time we're doing this, so maybe this is a completely failure. Maybe this goes well, we are gonna see. So, final thing I did with my husband was a mask. We have already our first single with 2 tracks on it, even one of them is Kriegerisch, one is Soldiers, and now comes the third one, which is Kronos. And Kronos is really a very special one. The one that we struggled the most. Kronos is the one that we hated, the one that we loved, is the one that we gave up, and the one that we, after so many months, decided to look at the song again and maybe we should work on it again. It's like Kronos is about dense and heavy and dark stuff, and it is a song that I wrote in a very weird moment in my life. I literally wrote on my bed before going to sleep. In these moments, they are the worst. So this is the song. And I already knew that anything that I would try to make would be like not even close to what I really wanted to reach with the song. Like is not even going to be what I imagined, because I had a whole storyboard for these visuals, and just like in mythology or theater, I wanted this to have like archetypes and symbols, and I wanted this to be abstract. I didn't want this to get in the message of it is literally this, because it is not. It is a father that eats his own kids, and what is this? Like, what this means for you is a lot. So the only thing that I was like, this have to be made, even if people don't get to see this in the visuals or the official visualizer or anything like this. I needed to do this for myself, which is a mask. And for me, this mask is literally the representation of Kronos, of Saturn, of all the rules and structure and all what is intimidating and all what is destroying and killing and shadows. But you also see that the shadows is something that makes you grow anyways. And Kronos is truly about it. Like, the time passed and you just changed. You're not the one that you used to be. So I wanted something that could change me, and masks has such a power of making you look like something else. It's so theatrical. It's like such a freedom of identity, and also love ideas like what you can do, what you can represent here, and what you can interpretate based in this home. He was really into this mask more than I were, and he was basically from the beginning until the end painting and making this happen. Like, it's incredible how creative people, they make things happen. I really do get emotional because I really couldn't ask for a partner there is better than him. There is a love inside artists, which is the love for art. And if you find someone to be your partner in life that also have this love for art, is like the best combination ever. We needed our time to go back to art. Art needs time. Kronos needs time. And relationships, they also need time. And mostly I believe that they need art as well. Nice and easy. Well, after this whole journey creating more with my husband and also making this video, I was so inspired also to do a video about hobbies in general. And it is something that now in this colder days is really required, because I'm gonna stay more at home. Like, hobbies for staying at home in a cozy cold day. If you wanna check it out, it will be the next video. And if you already have maybe an idea, suggestion of hobby, you can also leave here under below, that I will include this in the next video as part of my list. Thank you so much for being here, and I would say I will see you soon in our video for hobbies, which is something I am like, oh, hobbies, what the fuck, why everyone talking about hobbies? And then maybe I should talk about hobbies, because this is the person that needs a hobby. So I'm having hobbies now, just to make sure, and I'm gonna bring you a whole list of them if you also want a new one to try. That's it. I have talked so much. Sorry. Tchau. Oi, Matilda, você quer dar tchau aqui pras pessoas, Matilade? My cat is gonna say tchau. Fala tchau aqui no microfonezinho. Tchau, galera. She's basically she's the microphone. Like, puta que pariu. Okay, bye.